Hey folks, this is Christian Ballard here at
Let's go. Get on base.
Well, happy signing day to everybody out there, all the college football fans who celebrate. It's Christian Ballard, sports journalist at Ballard Sports Media. Hope everyone's doing great on this fine Wednesday and made it to the month of December. We'll be celebrating 6 years next week on the channel on my birthday on December 9th, and a lot to look forward to. We don't have we got one watching right now, so we'll see if people join in here as the show goes on. Want to make this a good show. Let's go for a couple hours today. I think it'd be great. Kind of a replacement for the Christian Ballard show. We did it yesterday. We usually do it around this time on Wednesday. Um, but it being National Signing Day, the early signing day period, and everything, um, just wanted to do one specifically for that. Talk about it. We'll talk college football, whatever you guys want to talk about. So, um, anything you guys have, just feel free to join us, call in. Um, I don't know if I want to make it a hangout or not. I mean, I guess at this point that's really all we do, but yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Let me send this stream out real quick and let's see. There we go. I know some people at work and all, but hopefully as the show goes on, we'll get some people and people to join. I got an Alabama background. That's my team. Who's yours? So would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Would love to have you guys join the show, talk up recruiting, just in general college football if you want, talk about life. That's what we do here. We just talk life. How's it going? We don't get into like therapy sessions or problems. We don't try to do that BS, but we hey, how's your mom and him? You know. So, but I did want to look at specific classes and teams today. So, I want I, I came up with at least two, and maybe if I come up with some throughout the show, we'll make banners for them and talk about it. But obviously, we'll look at Alabama. We'll look at Oregon as well. We'll talk about some new coaches making some early recruiting moves. I want to look at Ole Miss. I want to look at LSU. I want to look at Auburn as well. So teams like that, I got pulled up. Mostly they're in the SEC. We've had a couple different coaches throughout the country, really, but there's been a lot of big moves with Auburn and Alex Golish. You have Ole Miss getting Pete Golding. You have LSU with now, um, I guess, trying to get Lane Kiffin. They don't necessarily have him just yet, but seems like he's going to sign a deal. We'll talk about that. I mean, so much to get into there. Do some of those teams keep their recruits? Do they stay on the trail? Do they rise? Do they fall? I think if you're LSU with Lane Kiffin, once you get him in the building, I think you're going to rise up. I really think recruits want to go play for Lane Kiffin where he's at because I think he's a hell of a coach. I really do. And if you don't want to play for Lane Kiffin, you're probably looking at it as, well, I want to go play for Kirby Smart, or I want to go play for Dabo or Ryan Day. The top tier level coaches today. Then you got Lane Kiffin. Is he in a world of his own? He's not top tier, but he's just that guy that, like, even though he doesn't have a national title or SEC title yet, I don't I'm trying to think how to put this. The way in which he coaches, though, even if the accolades don't show for it, he's a hell of a recruiter, he's a hell of a coach. Offensive genius. He showed that at Ole Miss. Thought he showed it at, or was he Liberty? No, not Liberty, that was Hugh Freeze. FAU, FAU. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's guys like that. So, we talk about this one, new coaches in the SEC, really all around college football. Are they making the moves early? Are they doing what they gotta do? You know? And I feel like in a way they are, but at the same time, there's still a long way to go. 16 commits. I wanna look at a couple different classes today, but, like, I look at Pete Golding being the new head coach for Ole Miss, being, promoted from defensive coordinator. Was at Alabama. Bama fans like myself were not a big fan of him. We wish him the best, though. There's not, like, hate or anything. It's not like he did anything, like, terrible. He just wasn't a good defensive coordinator, at least for Alabama. I think he's gotten better as the years have gone on, and I think for where Ole Miss is at, I felt like it was a good move to bring a guy like him in. He knows somewhat of what he's doing. Now, can he coach a football program? We're gonna find out. I doubt it. I don't think it's gonna work, but he does sit at 26 overall in this year's class. He's got one guy that has signed so far this morning, Anthony Davis, um, signed letter of intent, a three-star linebacker from Loganville, Georgia. So that's really, really good to see there. Wish him the best. Landon Barnes is a hard commit. Demarius Yates, Emmanuel Tucker, Craig Tutt. Um, and by the way, positions there: edge, running back, D lines, safety in that order. Dorian Barney is a corner. I think he was committed. I think he was committed to Alabama for a while. I know that name. Bama offered him for sure. But he committed back on September 28th. And, do we see him sign? He's from Carrollton, Georgia. Iverson McCoy is a safety. Kervin Johnson. Is Pete Golding on track, especially with defense, to turn this program around? It's not in a bad position. Lane Kiffin didn't leave it in shambles. This is I mean, Ole Miss is a team that's probably going to end up making the playoffs. Now, what happens going forward this season for the Rebels, I don't know. I don't even know if they get in the playoffs on Sunday when we have selection show. But they're in a good position right now. Can Pete Golding avoid screwing that up? I'm not saying in 2026 he's got to make the playoffs or make the SEC title. Look, if he has a down like 8-4, 7-5 year, I get it. But after that, it's it's got to be a turning point. It looks like he's recruiting pretty good right now. He's gonna have the talent. He's gonna have that defensive system. He's gonna have that mindset that he can bring that to Oxford, Mississippi, and make something out of it. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents on Pete Golding and the Ole Miss Rebels. I think they're in a good position, and overall, I think that you're gonna see them make some moves today, and probably even in February. I don't know. February's hit or miss with some of these teams. They either sign all of them in December or not, and just have to wait and see. But it is National Signing Day. We're talking it up here at Ballard Sports Media. Just wanted to hit on the Rebels real quick. So, so there's that. So Ole Miss again ranks 26 overall. Um, Definitely want to look at Alabama and Auburn. But the two teams, well, Alabama's one of them just because they're my team. But yeah, I don't know. Uh, I guess let's go ahead and get into, let's see. I'm gonna save Alabama. We're also gonna look at, let's pick another team. Auburn. Can we look at Auburn and Alec Golish? They got 3 signees here. We'll look at that later probably. But I wanna hit on teams like I don't usually look at that are doing pretty good. I need to make one more banner for it. Let's look at Washington. We'll look at Jetfish. Where do they rank? They rank 13th. They're in the Big Ten now. Keep that in mind. 23 commits. I don't know if I've ever seen Washington get so high up in recruiting like that. Keep in mind they had Kalen DeBoer. He's now at Bama. They have Jed Fish from Arizona. Um, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments if there's a class you want me to break down. We will. But I don't know who else to look at. I want to look at Oregon. I want to look at Bama, get those segments and put them up. If y'all want to call in, hit that StreamYard link. It's free. It's just going to take you to the studio, put you in the back room. We'll hit add to stage, and we'll put you on to get your comments, your questions, and everything like that. We'll be here for a couple hours, I guess, and um, yeah, yeah, this will be good. So let's see. We look at let's look at an ACC team. So let's do one from each conference. We got Oregon. We're gonna look at. We're gonna look at Bama, and we're gonna look at a Big 12 and an ACC team. Um, holy crap! We're gonna look at Bill Belichick in North Carolina for sure. 38 commits. Are you kidding me? We got to talk about that, right? I feel like we have to. Almost. What's up, Millis? Come on in here, buddy, if you want to talk up um some recruiting and all that. Or just football in general. But it'd be great to get you on to look at the Bama guys if you want. I need to pick a Big 12 team to look at too. 39 commits for West Virginia and Rich Rod. Um, I guess. You know what? Rest in peace to Golden Blue Dude. We're doing West Virginia. We'll add that to the show too when it's time. So what do we got? We got Oregon, Alabama. I have banners for. I need to do West Virginia 2026 class breakdown. I had some stuff this morning. I was able to set up the show and do a couple banners, but got so busy getting the house ready for our cleaning lady, and I didn't like get to put too many notes together or whatever. What's this other one? North Carolina 2026 class breakdown. So yeah, we'll do Oregon, Alabama, West Virginia, and North Carolina. And then if you guys want to talk and um, look at anything else, we'll talk about it. Oh yeah, I got you, Millis. You'll listen. You don't really talk much recruiting. I got you, man. It's good to see you though. Yeah. All right, let's get it going. Let's look at I'm gonna go ahead since I got the Alabama background. I'm gonna go ahead and do Bama and then we'll change the background and whatever. But early National Signing Day is here, and we're looking at the 2026 class, getting close to the playoffs and everything. Holiday season, one of the best holidays of the year for college football fans everywhere, right? National Signing Day in December 3rd. It's Christian Ballard, sports journalist. We got to look at some of these classes. We'll look at one from each conference today on the channel. We're going to go ahead and look at Alabama, though, kind of break down their class. And I mostly because I'm kind of an expert, or I don't want to say I'm much of an expert. I'm a fan. I follow a lot of experts on Alabama, and I guess I kind of have my own takes and opinions on it. So we'll look at it today and we'll go ahead and pull it up and we'll just kind of talk the Crimson Tide here. So Alabama sitting pretty at number 2 overall in this year's recruiting rankings. Again, this goes through February on the second and final signing day. I think the only thing holding them back from number 1 is USC having 34 commits, where Alabama has 24 commits, but they're behind by little less than 4 whole points in the 247 rankings. So I like what Alabama's doing. I think they're in a good position. I think that overall, Alabama, with Kalen DeBoer, Nick Saban obviously out of the picture. He's doing great on College Game Day. I think people expected some drop off, but I don't think they dropped off as much as we thought they would. I feel like they're in a position where, obviously they could win this Saturday and beat Georgia. Even if they lose a close one, they might still make the playoffs and they're sitting pretty for a national title run. That also being said, doesn't matter if you win it this year. You want to, as an Alabama fan. I know that we harp on that, win it all, win it all, win it all. Um, but is it really going to impact the recruiting? I feel like there's a handful of schools with Georgia, with Alabama. Maybe that's it for right now. I'm tempted to say Clemson and Texas. I don't know. Ohio State's one of them. It's one of those where you look at it and recruits see you on the field. Now, there's going to be some guys flip and decommit or change their decisions late or early or whatever, even in 27, 28 down the road, even here on signing day, they're going to flip. They're going to change their mind. So, and the reason for that is up to them. You can't get mad at them. They want to stay close to home or they just love a coaching staff a little bit more or a culture more. But I feel like from our perspective, with a team like Alabama, you're looking to go there to win a national title. And even if they don't win it this year, there's just something that says, hey, they're not that far removed from the best era of college football history with Nick Saban. They're not too far removed from that. And even though it's been 4 or 5 years since it's happened, like, cut them some slack. They've come close. They've fought, they've battled, and now it's Kalen DeBoer's show. And he's pretty much got him in an SEC title and on the brink of competing for a championship if he can make the college football playoff, which most likely he probably will. So I think if you're a recruit saying all that, you want to go to Bama. You look at some of these guys they have already signed this morning. Jordan Edmonds is a corner, a 5-star. Xavier, not Xavier, but Xavier Crowell is from Jackson, Alabama, a running back, a 5-star. Alabama's used to getting some of those, but overall, I think they're in a really good position for 2026. You got some 4-stars out there. Jet Tamala at quarterback, who was at Iowa State, flipped a couple months ago. Zion Gibson, a corner. Jira Edwards, a safety. Chris Booker's on the O line. Jared Doughty is on the O line. You go to defense here with Kamarian Johnson is a 3-star edge. He signed. Some of these guys I'm a little unfamiliar with, like Corey Howard, but they're really good, man. They are set up for success. Here's what else you have today that some guys are probably going to sign here or sign in February. 13 guys remain. Now keep this in mind. You have 11 guys who have already signed. Add 13 to that, you're sitting what, 24, 25? Xavier Griffin, 5-star edge. Cedarian Morgan, hyped up guy from Benjamin Russell in Alexander City, a wide receiver. A lot of people are looking at him saying, I want a guy like that. Even though he's not a 5-star, a couple places did have him a 5-star at one point. He's third in the state of Alabama. He's fifth overall in wide receivers in the class, 44 overall, very fast, physical wide receiver, can cast the ball downfield. He's yet to sign. Max Sutter is a tight end. Jamarian Matthews on D line. Nolan Wilson on D line. Another 4-star athletes there. So many guys left to sign, a lot of 3-stars as well. There's a no-star guy, not really ranked anywhere. Interior offensive lineman Tyrell Miller. You want to get guys like that if you're Alabama. Are you going to get them all? Probably not. We'll see. It's possible you do. But at the same time, it's like, okay, it's hit or miss. They got so much depth already on their roster that you just look at and say, like, here's the thing. You still want to go compete there, but if you know there's depth at your position for a team already, it's how do you how do you want to put this? Like there's still a good chance that you go there to try to prove yourself to start on the roster, or you don't go at all because you know there's just not room for you. Like Sadarian Morgan. You already got Ryan Williams who's going to be there next year. Latair Brooks probably going to be there. Trying to think who else. Bernard, he might go pro. I think he's eligible this year. Um, I mean, like you look at the wide receiver position, it's pretty stacked. Jalen Mbakwe, Derek Meadows, Rico Scott was a 4-star. Um, so Jalen Hale, Isaiah Horton. Isaiah Horton might be gone. Cole Adams. I could go down the list. That's just an example of the position at Alabama is wide receiver. You're going to get enough guys for depth. But once you have enough depth, you're going to have a guy that's probably going to flip at that position. You know, you're probably going to have guys that say it doesn't matter. I could go and push a guy out to the transfer portal because I could prove that I could be better than them as a freshman or a sophomore in a year or two and earn my right on the field. You're going to have that. So there's a lot that goes into it. I think Alabama's in a good prime position for 2026 next year. I think they even got some commits already for 27 and 28 to offers and stuff like that. We'll look at that in the future, but for 2026 so far today on early National Signing Day, they have just looked awesome. A couple guys still yet to sign. Taden Kawa is a quarterback. Um, let's see, Brian Williams, a wide receiver, Zay Hall, linebacker. Some of these guys, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really heard of, so I'm not gonna try to like guess or look into it or bore you on it at least for today. But it's Alabama sitting at number 2, unless they can flip some guys um, from USC or something. Which I don't know if that's gonna happen. If they could just pick up some recruits, they'll be sitting pretty. They're like I said, they're 4 points behind USC, so I think that they are. I think Alabama's in a good position. 1 or 2 in the country doesn't matter. They could even drop to like 3. I don't think they should worry about it. I feel like I was saying, with uh with Alabama, you're either going to haul in a lot because guys just want to go and prove themselves at a big time program like that, or you're not, and you're only going to get a couple because um, overall, it's fucking dogs. Cleaning ladies here. Anyway, Alabama's a standard, I'll say that. But even if they don't get everybody that they wanna get, you already have the depth to go out and play big time football. So, there you go. That's what I was trying to say before the dogs cut me off. Shut up! Anyway, we'll also break down we wanna do one from each conference. I wanna look at Bill Belichick's North Carolina, West Virginia, who brought back Rich Rod, and Oregon, um, who's sitting pretty high up there at number 4, so and I'll change the background real quick. Let's do this one. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Take a breath. These dogs are annoying. I love them, but they're annoying. Alright, let's just move on with the show. We'll do our best. So we look at Alabama, and now we gotta go to the Big Ten. We'll do one from each conference today on the show. If you guys want, like, me to look at any other classes, we can, throughout the week or whatever, maybe through the weekend. We go to the Big Ten now with Oregon. Oregon's sitting pretty good, I guess. Number 4 overall. Dan Lanning recruiting out of his mind. 3 5 stars right now. None have signed yet. One I actually reached out to on Twitter and never heard back. Big time 5 star recruit. Emmanuel Ihenako is from Georgetown Prep in North Bethesda, Maryland, a 5 star interior offensive lineman, 6'6", 6 foot 6.5 inches, 345. Definitely the biggest guy in their class that I've seen so far, but he's a 5 star. Jet Washington's a safety from Las Vegas. Anthony Jones, a rarity. You don't see too many 5 stars come out of Alabama, but be an edge player going to Oregon, I think that's pretty good for him. That's really good for, um, it's good for him. It's good for Oregon. So overall, I think Oregon's in a really good position too. We just got through talking about Alabama as well. Dan Lanning's recruiting really great. Oregon's looking really good. You got Ohio State, Indiana in the Big Ten title this weekend, but the defending Big Ten champs of last year, Oregon, who beat Penn State, um, sitting pretty good. Could make the playoffs. Could make a push. And sitting top 5 in the country right now, I think should not come as a surprise. You got some good guys out there. Messiah Hampton, a wide receiver, 4 star from Rochester, New York. Tony Cumberland, a defensive lineman from Eugene. They get a lot of in-state guys. He's a 4 star defensive tackle. Running back Tredarian Ball from Texarkana, Texas. Tommy Tofi is from San Francisco, California. Interior offensive lineman. I noticed they got a lot of O-line and a lot of guys up front in the trenches on defense. They got an edge. They got a couple defensive linemen, defensive tackles, 4 on the defensive line. They got 3 on the O-line. They got 4 DBs, 2 linebackers. So you're looking at 10 guys defensively. And then overall, you're looking at 9 on offense. They really hit the state of California, 6. They got 2 from Texas, 2 from Florida, the big time states you wanna recruit in, so I think Oregon's in a really good position here, to make a push, to keep going and recruiting, and overall, I think that, um, Oregon is, just being Oregon. They've always recruited great. They recruited great under Cristobal, and I feel like it's gotten better with Dan Lanning as head coach, and I think that they're gonna keep doing what they gotta do for, making a push to be in the top 5, maybe top 3 at the end of the recruiting cycle in February. We'll see. And then overall, I just think that, Oregon is in that position where they want to show they run the Big Ten after Ohio State. I think it's clear Ohio State runs it right now, but if you're looking to compete for second place outside of Indiana having the run they're having this season, and we'll see what they do against the Buckeyes on Saturday. I think Oregon, as far as talent, because I think, okay, I would say this real quick. Indiana is good because I feel like they have the coaching. I think they got talent too, but I feel like a team like Oregon would have more talent than Indiana, and I feel like they do have more talent than Indiana. You're just if you put them head to head and it kinda comes down to it, I feel like Indiana would win right now. Now next year, we'll see, but, it I feel like Oregon and Ohio State, my personal opinion, are the 2 best teams going right now in the Big Ten, as it stands. Not based on field results this season. I'm talking coaching, and I'm talking recruiting. I'm talking overall. Overall. Now, if you talk about just this season, you're talking Ohio State, Indiana, and we got that in the Big Ten title. So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on Oregon. I think they're in a good position. They're going to finish top 10, top 5 in 2026, and I think that you'll see that play out um, coming up soon. So, I mean, there's a lot I love about Oregon right now. They are the best program to never win a national title in football. Is that an overstatement? Is that crazy? It's crazy to think that they've never won a national title because they've never really had they just never won the Natty. They've had chances, but I mean, why haven't you won a Natty yet? That's just insane. But again, talking recruiting, number 4 overall, um, 19 hard commitments. Nobody has signed yet, but they got 3 5 stars, 2 of them on defense, 1 on the O-line, and then they got a couple receivers that are 4-star athletes and, running back. They really hit hard on weapons on the offense. They got Bryson Beaver as far as quarterbacks go, from Murrieta, California, committed back in June, so it's always good to see that for a team. Obviously, they got Dante Moore right now, so gotta stick to him for the moment, but after that, we'll see what this Beaver can do. What's his name again? Hold on. Bryson Beaver. Yeah. We'll see what he can do later on. Adam, what's up, buddy? Roll Tide, buddy. Roll Tide to Cody Hankins. Good to see y'all. Hope everyone's doing great. Y'all come on the show if you want. I pinned the comment to the top of the chat. I at least think I did. I did it on StreamYard. So, am I nervous for Saturday? Yeah, very nervous. It's hard to beat the same team twice, and Georgia, since the loss to us, I think has looked pretty solid. So, I'm definitely nervous there. So, I'm gonna have a lot to clip today. This is gonna be fun. Um, So, let's see what else. If y'all wanna join the show, anyone's welcome on. You don't have to be on camera like me. Just need your audio. I pinned the link to the top where it says call in. Just click that link and join. We'd love to get you guys on. Um, But other than that, I'm just kinda breaking down classes, looking at, rankings and stuff, so, um, yeah, there's that. Auburn's got a couple of recruits already this morning, but not enough to where I wanna, like, really break it down yet, but, yeah, I wanted to do one from each conference, and with that, we moved to the Big 12 with West Virginia here, 2026 class breakdown, and, I feel like West Virginia with Rich Rod is gonna do big things. I thought he did big things before too. They were pretty happy and welcomed him home when they hired him last year, and I think they've had an interesting season. I don't think it's been the best of seasons, but at the same time, it's probably hasn't been necessarily the worst. They got 26 signed commits right now, and 31 overall, 32 overall. I'm sorry, in the rankings, 31 in the composite. No 5 stars. You got an offensive tackle though, and Kevin Brown from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. You got Orland Park, Illinois, Vincent Smith, corner. Thing about West Virginia, they're going to recruit out of state mostly, and probably get a couple guys near Morgantown. So they'll get some in-state guys too, but they could go all over the map, and they love to build up front of the trenches on both offense and defense. So they've always kind of done that, and they're kind of doing that so far this year. Again, Rich Rod and the Mountaineers rank 32nd overall in the nation, and we're looking forward to seeing what else they could do. I think again they're in a really good position, and Emery Snyder, Keon Hutchins, a wide receiver, Carter Kessler is an edge, Jaden Ballard, no relation to me, safety from where is this? Midlothian, Virginia. Cameron Mallory from Moody, Alabama. I've heard of it, never been there. Anton Sharp, Wellington, Florida, linebacker. They got a running back. I love to see guys get running backs. Christopher Tolley from Memphis. Um, so they're building weapons and trenches up front for West Virginia, and I think they're in a really good position. We'll do schedule previews as bowl season kind of winds down and stuff. I think I usually wait till the actual end of the season, but I'm thinking as soon as like teams are like done, we'll just go ahead and start looking at schedules. But I don't know. Y'all let me know how you want to do that. Other commits, Jonas Moya is offensive tackle, committed last week or yesterday actually. Sir Paul Cheeks is a running back. Interesting name there. That's all I'm gonna say. Sir Paul. That's a pretty interesting first name there. He committed back in July. Let's see, a couple tight ends, a couple guys on the edge, Jeremiah Johnson and Noah Tischendorf. Quarterback Wyatt Brown committed back in September from Notre Dame in Sherman Oaks, California. So I like what I'm seeing with West Virginia and Rich Rod so far. Definitely turned it around since Neil Brown got out of there, and overall, I like the spot that West Virginia's in. Shout out to our buddy Joey Foster, and always fly high and rest in peace to our buddy Golden Blue Dude. We miss him every single day. I do at least, and because of him, forever pulling for the Mountaineers and singing "Country Roads Take Me Home." Speaking of, please, please do me a favor and reschedule the Alabama and West Virginia series. Don't just cancel it altogether. That was so pitiful and piss poor. Honestly, man. And then we replace it with like East Carolina. Oh my gosh. What is it with teams canceling a home and home series and replacing it with lesser foes in the group of five? It's so stupid. I'm upset about that still. I was looking forward to it. I was hoping to make a trip up there. I wanted to go check it out and see Joey or whatever. I don't know, man. It is what it is. But yeah, that's West Virginia for you. Um, they're sitting good, with 26 players at 32 overall, 2026. South Florida game got canceled? No, it what? Is that true? Which one? Hold on. I'm gonna pull this up. They canceled the South Florida game too? We were supposed to play them next year. What happened? Why are we doing this crap? We have USF for 2032. Did they move it? We got Florida State, East Carolina, and Chattanooga in the non-con next year in 26. So Chattanooga. We'll beat them 100-0. No problem. So that was the Big 12 breakdown. We did Oregon, we did Alabama too. We're gonna do one more for the ACC, so we break down one from each conference. So, old man Bill Belichick, no disrespect to him, obviously greatest of all time when it comes to the NFL and coaching and stuff. Won 6 Super Bowls with Tom Brady and everything. But how is he and his girlfriend Jordan Hudson doing with North Carolina in 2026? I haven't even looked yet. I'm gonna pull this up and we're gonna find out. So North Carolina 2026 class breakdown. We're doing one from each conference for you guys on the channel today. And if people want to come on the show on the live at least and talk it up, we'll look at others. But I definitely want to pull up one from each conference and kind of get something going here um, for videos. So, I mean, North Carolina, that is 17th overall. Bill Belichick head coach. It's pretty good to sit there at 17. A couple 4 stars, no 5 stars yet, or really at all. A couple guys signing early this morning, just now signing. Trayshawn Ruffin, the highest rated player of the 12. So he's a defensive lineman, 6'2", 330, 4-star athlete. Jimmy Frisco Alo Solia Fu. I don't even know if I said all that right. The only name I knew there was Jimmy, and it looks like Frisco. Anyway, he's a defensive tackle from Full Shear, Texas. He's a 4-star, 38th in his position, not nationally ranked, and 48th in the state of Texas. Xavion Griffin Haynes from Rollsville, North Carolina, is 17th in the state of North Carolina as an edge defender. Um, 3-star. Julian Peterson is a corner. Viliami Moala is from Thompson High School in Alabaster, Alabama. He is a 3-star defensive lineman. A lot of good defensive linemen come out of Thompson High School over there in Alabaster, so that's pretty good that they got someone like him. Anthony Hall from, I guess, is that Massachusetts, Brookline, Massachusetts. Um, so he's a 3-star interior offensive lineman. Two corners here, Jaziel Hart and Xavier Jackson. In between them on this list is David Jackson, a defensive lineman, tackle, nose tackle guy up front, Crew Davis, a running back, Nikier Helton, a wide receiver, and David Green, a kicker. So obviously a lot on the trenches side of things on defense. And overall, I think that's kind of what you're going to see from Bill Belichick in recruiting. I'm not saying he can't recruit on the offensive side, but obviously he's kind of been on the defensive side of things in his coaching career when he was in Cleveland and New England, obviously, as the head coach, he just, even though he had Tom Brady, he kind of let Tom Brady kind of do his thing. And then he's like, I'll take care of the defense and we'll get some turnovers and hit hard and all that stuff. So, um, it's good to see Bill Belichick having success. I don't hate the guy. I don't personally. I have nothing against him. I think he's a great head coach in the NFL. I think it's kind of crazy for someone his age to still be coaching. I mean, he's around the age of Nick Saban, who just retired. So I don't know why he came to college with the NIL and everything. I don't know what he's up like, what he's up doing. But it's kind of crazy. But I guess he's doing all right in recruiting. It's not too terrible or anything. It's top 20, and yeah, I wish him the best. I think he's doing pretty good, and just got to wait and see what next year brings for him. So 12 guys signed so far this morning, and keeping their eye on some others such as CJ Sadler and Jacob Weatherspoon, an athlete, a quarterback, and Travis Burgess, um, Kenton Dobson from Miami, a corner, Carnell Warren from Bluffton, South Carolina, a wide receiver. I could keep going down the list. I got a couple guys from IMG Academy and all that, and a lot of 3 stars on the O line up front, wide receivers and tight ends. So it'd be interesting to see if he could keep it going here. Again, he's got 26 commits so far, 12 have signed, and then they're ranked 17th in this year's class. So shout out to Bill Belichick and good luck. All right. I'm gonna check on the comments here. We've done a class from each conference. We'll get those clipped up after the show and everything. What are you saying here, Cody? Do you think Alabama will lose Saturday? Will they penalize us going to the college football playoff? It's possible that happens, but at the same time, it's I don't think it's going to happen. I feel like both Alabama and Georgia, whoever wins or loses, as long as it's not a complete blowout, I feel like both teams could comfortably get in there. Cody also says, I got some breaking news. Vanderbilt University is suing college football playoffs committee. Are you serious? Please tell me you're just making like the whole Florida State jokes. Tell me you're kidding. They better not be suing anybody. Jared Curtis flipped from Georgia to Vandy today, so they just picked up a big time quarterback. I don't want to hear him. Um. Oh, what's up, Yoda? His girlfriend's keeping him youthful. Yeah, yeah. I don't look. I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about Vandy whining and moaning about the playoffs. They just got a big time flip from Georgia and Jared Curtis. I don't see nothing about that. Shoot. Oh, I'm crying. What's up, Yoda?
Morning, Ballard.
Happy signing day, man. I love this holiday season.
Yep. I got a real
Thanks.
question. What do you think
Yeah.
Kentucky promised Bob Stoops to get him to turn down getting paid $38 million in 60 days?
Hold on. Say that again. Kentucky and Bob Stoops. What?
So Bob Stoops, he got fired from Kentucky.
Of course. No, Mark Stoops.
Is it Mark Stoops? Sorry.
Bob Stoops. Bob Stoops is older and was at
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
My bad. Mark Stoops.
Yeah.
Mark Stoops.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're
Mark
good.
Stoops. Correct.
Yeah.
Once they fired him, because I forgot who told it, and I googled it. He was owed his $38 million within 60 days of him being fired.
Right.
They worked out a deal so that they can pay him over years instead of paying him within 60 days. What do you
Instead of
think
the whole upfront.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you think they promised him? I that's curious because I would have took
I
my
have
money.
no
Hey,
idea.
huh?
I have no idea. I got to look this up. So they probably gave him a bonus or something, right? I mean, I would
something,
think
or they said
they raised the pace and said, "We'll give you this if you just let us like do it in like a certain amount of like payment system or what's it called, like automatic payments, and
correct,
if you
correct,
out of this crap, like just giving you all the money."
correct, or out because most contracts, just like James Franklin, now that he has a
Yeah,
new job, Penn State doesn't have to pay all that money. Maybe he
yeah,
said, no matter if I get a job or not, y'all still have to pay me this money if I let y'all extend it out.
yeah. Well, he is owed, according to this that I'm reading, owed 37.68 million in
Correct,
buyout.
38 million. Yeah.
Right. It is the fourth largest in college football history in buyouts behind Jimbo,
Mm-hmm.
Brian Kelly, and James Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Notice two of those guys just got their butts out of there and got
Mm-hmm.
fired. You know these buyouts keep getting bigger and bigger every single season for these guys.
Correct.
It's so crazy, man.
That's
I,
because
I
again,
mean, I figured it was going to be a lot for Mark Stoops. I didn't realize it was going to be that big. I mean, it's Kentucky we're talking about, you know?
hey, these folk, hey, they want
Yeah,
these top name coaches. Hey,
that's
gotta
true.
pay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, yes,
Did
yes. So I was
Kentucky did did Kentucky find a new coach? Who did they get?
no, I don't think they have a
Or
new
have they
coach
not?
yet. No, I don't think so. I think they're
I
probably
know
gonna get a G5 coach too. No, I don't. I
they're
mean,
probably
who?
gonna do the whole like Auburn route. I mean, Auburn got Golish, who I think is a great coach. I got to see it to believe it though
Right,
with
right. You
Auburn,
got to see.
but
Wait and see. Yep.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. All these firings. I mean, I get it. I like Franklin to Virginia Tech though. I do like
That was
that.
an awesome. That was a home run. That was
I
a home
still,
run
man.
hit.
Here's the thing. There's so many program like Penn State is so quick to pull the trigger on Franklin like that, man. It's so crazy because he just got you to the playoffs. You fire him after a down year, but also you kind of look at it like, well, he can't ever win the big game, so we just gonna ship him off to Blacksburg, you know? But
Are they
I
going to
don't know.
dig up Joe Paterno out his grave? Who do they think they're going to
Oh
get to win all
God,
these championships?
I don't know, man. They want Terry Smith to be the head coach, the interim guy. And you know who they went after though? What they said yesterday was Kalani Satake from BYU. They went out and tried to get him. So, oh, we lost Yoda. I hope he gets back in here. That Satake guy at BYU is a really good head coach, man. And they missed out on him. They tried. Um, they tried to. I think the Penn State fans want Terry Smith, the interim guy, the defensive coordinator. They want him to be the head coach. So, oh, you got booted? Okay. Yeah, come back in, man. Give Yoda a second. Oh, there we go. There you go, bud.
All right, yeah, there we go.
Um, oh yeah, $87 million coach. I don't remember. Well, I know what I was talking about, but I don't know when you dropped out there. But yeah, Kalani Satake of BYU, like straight up told Penn State, "Nah, I ain't going."
Correct,
Yeah,
correct.
that was crazy, man. They offered him. I don't know what they offered him, but he's worth 87 million.
Right.
Um,
Do you think they secretly thought they had a deal with Signetti out of Indiana and it just fell apart? That's why they were so quick to pull the plug on Franklin and it just fell apart.
Oh, like they fired him because they were trying to get Signetti,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like
I'm thinking because again, what?
it's like they wanted Signetti,
Yep.
but then they fired Franklin thinking they could get him, and
Right.
then they didn't get him, and then they're like, oh crap.
Yeah. Now we're scrambling. Now we're just fucking scrambling.
Yeah. Yeah, Signetti or somebody, man. I don't know. A lot of people want to go after Signetti, and
Yes. That's why Indiana said, "Well, we got."
as a coach, I get it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's dude's doing amazing. I
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he might win. He might win Saturday. I don't know, man. That's a
They
tough
might
game to
do.
call. I
Hey,
predicted it
they got
already,
a good.
but
Yes, they're doing just fine.
yeah, yeah.
They
Recruit.
weren't.
How are
They
they
weren't a one.
recruiting today?
They weren't like TCU, that one hit wonder that had a good season
Right.
and then fell off. Yeah, they're doing fine. Yeah.
Yeah. They are in recruiting ninth in the Big Ten with 22
Yep.
commitments.
Yep.
That's not bad. I mean, you're behind some interesting teams. I mean, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, Washington, Michigan, Ohio State, Oregon, USC. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Oregon's got like 4 or 5 stars. Ohio State's got 1. Michigan's got 2. Anyway,
Yep.
you know who's at the bottom of the Big Ten?
It's not Boston College.
Big Ten, not Boston College. No, they're in the ACC.
Oh yeah, Boston College is ACC. At the bottom, Big Ten, Northwestern.
No, try again.
Hmm.
18 teams. Who's number 18
Hmm.
in recruiting?
Damn, it's not Northwestern. Fuck.
We just talked about it.
Fuck.
Kinda. Penn
Who is
State.
Penn State? Is damn. No, I
They
wouldn't want to
got
guess
they
that.
got 3 4 stars, and they
Wow.
got 1 3-star. They got 4
Wow.
commitments, and they rank overall they're 131.
Wow.
I'm not even BSing you.
Wow. Penn State is in for a
They
world of
got
pain.
all defense that like, dude, it was a couple years ago at Franklin. It was even last year he made the playoff, but even after that, they were top 10, I thought. Close to it. Now they're
Penn State.
131 because they fired him? You
Well,
real like,
so.
look, man, I love Penn. Here's what I'll say. I love Penn State because of my grandparents. They are huge Penn State fans, so I pull for them. I say
Mm-hmm.
we are. We watch the games. Never in my life have I seen them be this down bad. They might be next year's, like, 2024 Florida State or some crap. I don't know what's going on, man. Holy sh y'all are down bad in a bad way. Damn.
And you know how I feel
Just
about Penn State.
stupid.
Again, they messed
Yeah.
up big time with Sandusky. So whatever they get, they get. So
Yeah.
whatever they get, they get. Damn, damn.
What's Georgia? Georgia's got a
Well, Billy
quarterback, and
Napier,
y'all got
hey,
that
you know
Curtis.
something? Billy Napier
Yeah.
needs a fresh start. They can take Billy Napier.
Oh, at Penn State?
Yep.
Yeah, good luck with that. Big
Billy
10,
Napier,
Billy.
he needs to say, "Y'all got some better options. Who's coming? What's y'all better options?"
Right, right. You guys got 19 signees today. What Georgia.
Yep.
Check this out. 19. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
1 5-star so far.
Yep.
Credit to that. Valded Sohn is a defensive lineman,
Mm-hmm.
offensive tackle you got, corner,
Yep.
wide receiver, edge, tight end. Loaded up, man. Heck yeah, I like it. And y'all sit at
He's,
number 6.
you know, it's
You get
again,
a
Georgia and
quarterback?
Alabama gonna have great recruiting classes. We already know that.
Yeah. What about what were we saying about Jared Curtis? He flipped, right? Y'all don't have a quarterback?
They said that, and then somebody, I was listening to Aaron Murray talk, and he said Jared
Yeah.
Curtis said he didn't flip. He said they're just reporting this. I didn't say I flipped. So they
Well,
said
he's not
that
showing up even on any of it. Side letter of intent or commit.
right.
Hold
So
up.
he said I haven't flipped yet. I just, I'm just taking my time. But people report everything. So we'll see.
Well, A lot of sources said he went to Vanderbilt yesterday. As far as a commitment, he's yet to actually sign, I think.
Correct.
So
Correct.
we'll
And
see.
that's
I
fine.
don't know what time he's signing, but let
Yeah,
me
he went to
see.
Vanderbilt. Yeah, because that's his home state. Yeah, Tennessee. Yeah, he went out there. That's
Go
fine.
to football
He's a hot
recruiting
commit. I ain't
team.
mad at that.
Andy's got 20 commits. It says he committed yesterday, so I don't know, man. He just hasn't signed, so we'll see if he's like blowing smoke, you know?
But he said he did. He said they're reporting that. He said he did not. So
Right.
we'll take it for
Fake
whatever.
news. Fake news.
We'll take it for whatever it's worth. We'll just wait till the
Yeah.
decision's made. How about that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People report things and say things and things and
I'm trying to think, who was the drama around last year? Who was that big time recruit everyone wanted? But like, I know a couple years ago it was Nico in Tennessee, obviously the $1 million arm quarterback that's
and you, and you
screwing
remember
up
Rayola?
UCLA.
Rayola went to Buford High School and
Ray
he went to
Rayola
Nebraska. He
flipped. Yeah,
mm-hmm,
he signed with Nebraska, who I
mm-hmm,
think's actually doing pretty good. But
yep. And
um,
his brother's playing for
who
Buford
was it
now,
last year?
balling out.
Dang it, who was it? There was somebody last year. Player rankings. Let's go to 2025.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, Underwood went to Michigan, but I don't.
Yep.
Was that really much drama? I mean, he just kind of
No.
flipped from LSU. There
Right.
wasn't. There wasn't much drama in
No,
recruiting
he
then.
just took that
It
money.
was
They
just
said we're gonna give you the money, and he said okay.
right, right. Okay,
Right. There was no drama. Hey, I'm gonna take this
yeah,
money and play for Michigan.
yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. All the facts. Very much so facts.
Yeah. Go back to this year. Oh, this guy might be something. Keyshawn Henderson for Houston, a 5-star top overall player,
Mm-hmm.
quarterback, committed last year on May 27th. He's yet to sign.
Correct.
It also says that Curtis is yet to sign. Lamar Brown is a 5-star defensive player. He's yet to sign.
Mm-hmm.
Really, of the top 5, you have Kenny Pepe or Pepe, whatever this guy's name is, offensive tackle, signed with USC, and
Mm-hmm.
Fajon Brandon did sign with Tennessee. So Tennessee got themselves another guy, but hopefully they can give him enough money, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're gonna get into like Nico John. I think he's gonna start eventually, and he's either gonna do great or not. I don't think they're gonna be trying to deal with all that drama anymore.
Well, they added that whatever that bullshit ass fee they added to the Tennessee ticket, so they got it. Whatever the fee they called it.
Oh crap! That talent fee. What was that?
Yes. Yeah, whatever that shit they
Yeah.
called it. Right.
Oh my god. Yeah.
We're gonna add this to the ticket price. The what?
it's
The
a
what?
talent fee. It's to
Right.
help us with recruiting.
What?
Zion
I had a little fee,
Lee
a
has
little
yet to
surcharge for
sign.
y'all. What?
I forgot about this guy, Zion Lee, committed to Maryland. He's a 5-star, committed last year, but I want to see. I want to say Alabama's on the list. He's cool on Auburn. He's a
Mm-hmm.
hard commit for Maryland, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's not often you see Maryland be a team to get a 5-star. So
That's true.
credit to them. Credit
That's
to
true.
the Terps, the Turtles, whatever.
They haven't fired their
Um,
coach, have they? Either Maryland's
I
coach
don't
ain't too
think
good.
so. I think they still got Mike Locksley. He was
I
our
think so too.
OC. Yeah.
Mm.
I watched highlights of this guy, Chris Henry, for Ohio State here, yet to
Mm-hmm.
sign, but he's from Mater Day, where Bryce Young and all them play.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good offers, but he might end up signing. And then I want to see. Oh, it was last year from the town I live in right now. I grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
I moved back from Alabama, Plant
Mm-hmm.
City, Florida. There's a quarterback from last year's class on Clemson's team called Chris Denson. He
Okay.
was actually really good, but he was a 3-star.
Okay.
I will see what happens after Cade Klubnik, I guess. I want to see if
Because he should be Klubnik's out of. He's done, right?
this year. No, he
Yeah.
should still have another year, but I would assume
Damn.
he's going to go pro.
Okay. I thought he's already been there 6 years.
Let's see. Let's see what we got
Hmm.
in Florida recruiting. Any more? Here's the guy from Jacksonville, Naples.
So what?
Sefner's a small school. Oh, here you go. Justice Fitzpatrick from Fort Lauderdale for Georgia. He's yet to sign Minka Fitzpatrick's younger brother, Yoda.
Mm.
He's committed to Georgia right now, but he's yet to sign anything.
Nika
He's a
Fitzpatrick. Yeah.
4-star corner.
Okay.
Y'all can get him, man. That'd be pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. Florida player. You get a lot of good guys from Florida. IMG Academy, AJ Marks.
Mm-hmm.
Lakeland's not too far from me. Malik Morris signed with Florida. Bradenton. I don't see my town on here yet. Riverview's pretty close. Oh no, you know what? What is this? Hold on, Jesse Harden, 3-star wide receiver, UNLV, Plant City, but in Riverview, Florida. How does that make any sense? We're not in Riverview. We're our own little town. Oh, wait. I think I know what this is. He's from Riverview, but he goes to Plant City High School. But he's a
Okay.
wide receiver, and he's committed to UNLV. UNLV, I'm sorry. Sorry, Uncle Lou. Dan Mullen. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of guys down there, man. That's cool. Georgia Tech signed one today. Jafar Jean Noel, a wide receiver
Okay.
from Fort Lauderdale. Okay. What about Alabama? Top player in Alabama yet to sign, Anthony Jones from Mobile. 5-star edge predicted to Oregon. And then
Mm.
Alabama signed the next 3. Auburn
Okay.
got one from a linebacker from Wadley. Corey Barber to LSU. We get some. We're on the up and coming to be one of the next big recruiting states. I'm telling you that right now, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
up in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget Ryan Williams from Alabama, 5-star, 17-year-old. He was from
Yep.
Saravan.
What's going on with him mentally? What's going on with that young man?
Shit, I
Because he
don't
got
know,
all the
man.
talent.
He does, but it's like it's not his head's not in the game every week. He's had a
Mm-hmm.
good game maybe once.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he's dropping passes left and right, man. And it seems like Horton and Bernard are picking up the pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just like,
Yeah,
that boy got all that talent, and
it's
he's just
so
something.
stupid, man.
Yep.
I hope he's okay. Like I hope everything's going fine, but it's like,
Was he too young for the success? Like it was too. I don't know.
oh, like too big for the spotlight, and it
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
head.
Yep.
Maybe,
Yeah. Because
maybe,
you never know what that spotlight's gonna do to somebody. Yep.
yeah. Like he did it fine last year, but now it's like I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, I'm just this 17-year-old at first, and this, and then the spotlight hits, and you're like, whoa, wow.
Yeah,
And the lights are sometimes the lights are too big for players. Yep. Yep. I mean, again, Nico falls in that category. The lights were too big for him. Yep.
hmm,
Now he just whatever. Mm-hmm.
yeah. 4-star Davian Brown. I think we looked at Virginia Tech a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. Not a whole lot. I mean, I think the biggest news is the 5-star going to Vandy. Dude, Vandy's never done that. But now that Clark Lee winning big time football games, got that massive contract, you know what that means is get him away from Georgia at all costs.
Correct. Well,
Yeah.
y'all boy Nick Saban said we ain't never losing to Vanderbilt. So Vanderbilt has come a long way since
The
Nick Saban made that
only
comment.
he's like, no, he's like, the only team you go to in the SEC that's not tough to play is Vanderbilt. And then
Yep.
that week, Vandy whooped us. Damn. Come on, man.
When Nick Saban said I ain't losing to Vanderbilt, that ain't on me.
Yeah. He's like, Jordan Hare, man, that's on it.
It is.
You gotta look. I know people got annoyed with Nick Saban always winning all the time and stuff, but you gotta love this guy on game day. He's a character for real.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Cannot look. You can hate all you want. You cannot deny the greatness of a
No, you
coach
can't.
like
You
that.
can't.
I mean, I can't deny it about Kirby. I don't like that he's probably gonna look. I don't know, man. Is he ever gonna surpass Saban? He could. I doubt it. In titles and wins and everything. He's on track to do it if he stays up, but I don't know, man.
Yeah,
3
that's
5
true.
stars for Texas. I always like looking at Sark's class. They got 3 5 stars for Texas. Jermaine Bishop, Dia Bell, a quarterback. And who's the third 5 star? It said 3. Oh, he probably signed. Or no, maybe it's just 2. But you got a guy, Chris Stewart's a wide receiver, Nicholas Robertson, interior offensive lineman, building a lot on the defense too. Linebacker, corner, edge, Sark. I mean, look, man, Arch was a 5 star and went to Texas last year or year before, and look at how that turned out. So this Diabell, whatever. I'm not here to rip on nobody, but just be careful going to Austin is what I would say, because I think Sark's a pretty good coach, but he's just I think one of the most man. I said in the preseason, I said Ohio State's up there, but if I'm picking a team right now that should be the preseason favorite, it's Texas. And what did they do? They went and screwed themselves. Screwed it all up, man. Made me look like an idiot. Stupid. Yoda probably got booted again. We'll wait for him. Texas doing pretty good, and they're going to do pretty good. You look at Sarkisian; he's that coach. He's going to recruit offensively. He's recruiting great on defense too. The defense looks great this year. Offense, not so much. It's like he did a whole flip from the last couple years with Ewers and company. I don't know. It's something weird going on at Texas, but hopefully he can get it figured out. He's now in the SEC. This is only year 2 for that, and um, had a strong finish to the season. And overall, I don't know, man. Texas, I mean, where do they sit at recruiting? Again, they're top 10. Jermaine Bishop is a 5 star. Diabell is a quarterback. Um, John Turtine, offensive tackle. Jamarian Carlton. A lot of in-state guys. A lot of guys out of state too. 12 in the state of Texas. 3 in Florida. 2 in California. 2 in Georgia. I could keep going. Then some guys from Colorado, Alabama, Louisiana, Michigan. They've built up on the defense a lot. Special teams, they got 5 players and 3 linebackers, 5 linemen. I don't know. Running back and Jet Walker. Who's their other running back? They got 2, it says. So Derek Cooper from Hollywood, Florida. So we'll see if Texas can get it turned around. I mean, you talk about back-to-back playoff appearances. Then there was last year. I just something, man. I mean, is this a rebuild season, rebuild year, or is Texas going to fall off for good? We got to see how the rest of the day plays out with Texas and their recruiting. and overall how they use the portal, and just see what they bring back next year and get ready for 2026 for the Longhorns, man. I'm gonna put on the 247 stream. Oh, I could do that on my. I don't have to put it on the computer. I can put it on my TV. Yeah, let's watch the 247 stream, or put it on at least. I don't know. 10 a.m. Eastern. It starts. It just started, so they'll be live all day for real. All right, Ballard. We'll be here all day if we wanted to. I don't give a damn. I really don't.
To thrive in the transfer portal. That's what they did at Ole Miss, and that doesn't open until January. So I think anything they're able to get right now in the high school front, that's just an added bonus. Obviously, they got to get the big boys across the finish line. Tom brought up Corey Barber, had one of the best senior seasons, and at one point was leading the state of Alabama in receiving yards. They also get tight end J.C. Anderson. They flip him from Ole Miss. They flip Ole Miss offensive line Brian Merritt, a center who's going to be in the Navy All-American Bowl. So they're doing some good things. No doubt. You mentioned
We got to do a.
on our air.
Let's do some reactions to some recruit highlights. Let's see who we want to look at. I don't have to do Alabama.
Sports. Okay.
Brian Hartline expected to be USF head coach. Just breaking.
He has rewritten record books in the WPIAL. Broke Tyler Boyd's all-time touchdown record there. Also broke some records set by Tyler Boyd, another high school quarterback, but he projects best as a split safety. You see the instincts, you see the aggression, the athleticism. He can fill the alley, he can trigger, he can jump in front of passes. Reminds me a lot of Dan Jackson, who was a
That's fine, Yoda. Yeah, anyone else want to join, feel free to. I don't care.
That played quarterback in high school. I think Troy Parrish at Minnesota is another guy that comes to mind. I think the world of this kid. Just a really good football player, a guy that has a hair on fire, win at all costs type of mentality. And in this day and age, you need these type of individuals. I mean, no doubt.
I want to look at these highlights. I've never watched these highlights of Faison Brandon, the Vols quarterback. So let me get his highlights pulled up, and we'll look at them. All right, so we're going to look at some highlights today on the show, and we'll probably put this out and everything. Want to look today at Faison Brandon, who did end up signing with the Tennessee Vols. You know, really good pickup for them. Got to be careful, though, if you're Tennessee. Last time they got a 5-star quarterback, we know all about Nico Iamaleava. I doubt the same thing is going to happen here, but hopefully can he be the guy to lead the Vols to a national title and everything. We'll see. So let's check out some of his highlights. I get this from YouTube, and we'll look at it from Max Preps from a year ago. This is 2023 highlights, the best I could find for him, at least for now. So let's dive into it, shall we? Good ball placement there. He can launch it for sure, and he's got perfect accuracy and placement from what I've seen. I think he's really fast too. Look at how quick his feet are there. I want to see this guy run though. Can he scramble out of the pocket? It seems so far he's a pocket passing quarterback, which there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, here we go. Throw a flag, but just got to see him run a little bit too, you know? But just the arm talent is there. He seems like he's got great acceleration and speed overall. And I feel like he's going to be that guy for Tennessee, you know? Not to like win a national title, but if he sticks around, he could really spark the Vols offense and give Josh Heupel what he's been missing for a little while. I thought Nico was pretty good, but I think that it wasn't as good as maybe what it should have been, at least what we thought going into it. Overall, I think this is probably going to be a good fit for Tennessee. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, you can't just be a 5-star and go to a place like Tennessee. You got to hope that you're in the right position coaching wise and everything. So, but so far, so good. Faison Brandon looks really good for Tennessee. I like him. I think he's going to be a good fit. Again, he signed this morning, number 2 quarterback overall in the class behind Keyshawn Henderson in Houston, who's yet to actually sign. Faison Brandon from Grimsley High School in Greensboro, North Carolina, 6'3", 200 pounds, 5-star overall, number 1 in North Carolina in the state, number 2 quarterback, number 2 nationally when it comes to the 2026 class. So good luck to the Vols with this one. Maybe he sticks around. Maybe he pulls a Nico. I'm trolling on that part. I don't care what happens other than I just hope he stays healthy. And, as an Alabama guy, I kind of hope that he doesn't. I don't want to say he crashes and burns, but it's like, I mean, I don't want to see Tennessee win a whole lot, if you get what I'm saying. So good luck. Oh my gosh. All right, we got to look at let's do see if they got any highlights so far of okay, let's see. We'll do one more, at least for now, highlights. Let's see. I need to do one for, let's see. This will be, who is this? Jordan Edmonds, a 5-star corner for Alabama. Then you look at some of these top prospects and signees and all that. The top corner overall went to the Crimson Tide today, 6'2", 175, 5-star for Marietta, Georgia. Jordan Edmonds, number 17 overall in the class, and we definitely want to look at his highlights, what he brings to the table. AL.com put this out, Alabama on AL.com, that is, for uh, for all of us to watch and really look at. So I say we get into it and see what the Crimson Tide got in this 5-star defensive back that just joined uh, the Tide. So let's get into it and kind of react. I haven't seen these yet. I went ahead and left a like though because I know I'm gonna love the film, I'm sure, but I haven't actually watched this. And this is 2026 5-star, could start next year, could play defense, obviously. Let's see what he brings. Going deep. Oh, 50-50 ball. Played it well. I like that. Oh, he's got it. He's just got good eye for the football. Quarterback had good placement, I thought, but as far as Jordan Edmonds, I mean, could he play both ways, play receiver? We see that a little bit with Mbakwe for Alabama now, but there he is playing receiver. He's just got good hands, good speed and acceleration. Once he gets separated, he gets gone. So I like what I'm seeing so far. I think Alabama's in a good position with this game. Good coverage. Receiver here. Oh wow, he fell. He broke a tackle. Touchdown. Wow. I am very impressed with that. Quick highlights, but from what I did see, he's very fast. He's versatile. He's he's just got that it factor, it seems, on both sides of the ball. I think it's a guy you kind of want to hope that you keep him at at corner. But again, I mean, if you want to play him at wide receiver, if he wants that, I say give it to him. Let him have that opportunity. Again, he's 6'2 and a half, 175. He's the class of 26 from Sprayberry High School in Marietta, Georgia. He had other offers from App State, Arkansas, Auburn, Baylor. He had a lot of different offers there, Duke and Florida and Georgia. And he got all these offers. He really only took 1 or 2 visits as far as going to Alabama, of course, and, of all those schools he could have chose from, he stuck with the Tide, and, he didn't really have any other interest, it looks like. So I'm excited to see what he does, for the program and overall how he could be a day 1 impact player for Kalen DeBoer. Have to do something later in the week as we recap because there'll even be guys signing late tonight probably. I think they go to like 8 o'clock at night for like signing day. Okay. We could look at the top offensive tackle, Kenny Pepe from USC, or just committed and signed with USC. I don't want to be on here too much longer, but we'll see. Maybe I could go 30 more minutes, do a 2-hour show, which I haven't done in a while, by the way. I don't think. Who do we want to look at? I want to look at an offensive tackle. Washington has a commit, Cody Green from Mater Dei. I can look at that. Cody Green, Mater Dei highlights. Let's look at that. Let's see. I'll make a banner, and we'll look at one more. Okay, we can do this, yeah. Cody Green, he's a commit. He's yet to sign. So Cody Green is from Mater Dei High School, Santa Ana, California. If you know Bryce Young, you know the school. They got a lot of different talent out in California. Mater Dei is one of the bigger schools in the country, one of the bigger schools on the West Coast and in the state of California. Cody Green is a 6'5", 320 5-star offensive tackle, fourth in the nation in this year's class in the offensive tackle rankings, and I'm excited to see what he has in store. We'll look at his highlights just real quick. Should be pretty quick here. 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes of highlights. So let's see what he's got. Oh, he's fast. Oh, he hit hard there. I love guys that can pancake a dude on offensive line. I love guys that are really fast up front too, just strong. Like I said, real quick, this guy is 6'5", 320. We'll see what he does here. Nice blocking. Okay. And it's okay to, let me say this, pause that. It's okay to have a play like that you kind of just saw. Let me go back to it real quick. I think it's this one. But it's okay to step back a few feet and then go after a guy on the offensive line. When you go after defenders, it's cool. I think it's great to see. I really do. Like, I think it's just part of your unique skill set that you're able to show off speed there. I feel like I think it's this play. Watch it. Or was it that play or was it this play? I don't know. I think it's he kind of steps back a little bit, hesitant, and finds an opening. He sees the defender. He's able to help open up the run game. So, this is great. I like this guy. He looks like he can wrestle too. This is Cody Green, by the way. Ooh. Notice he's able to like push you back. He doesn't push you forward. He will take you, turn his body, and pull you back and force you to the ground. He just like pushed him out of the way. He's strong. He's got to be really strong, man. At 6'5", 320. See that right there. Game-changing play. He made the right block, right time, and opened up the run game ultimately for his running back. Now, whether or not it's going to give him a touchdown, I don't know. It can help sometimes if you're an offensive lineman. If you make the right blocks all around as an O-line unit, you can open up for a really big play. But just one simple turn, one block, as an offensive lineman, you're going pretty far. And you're helping out the run game. You're helping the quarterback's blind side. You're helping whatever it is, pass game, run game, whatever. It's stuff like that just like, you just kind of look at it and say, that's why we need a guy like this. But Cody Green overall for Washington here, offensive tackle, this is last year's highlight. Last year, he looked like he had a monster season. So I'm excited to see him play out, and I think he's going to. I don't know if he's going to sign with Washington. He's committed. He's the number 4 overall offensive tackle. There are 4 5-star guys, really 5 of them in the class, and he's one of them for 2026. And I'm excited to see if he signs and what he ends up doing in college. All right. Okay. I got enough to clip and stuff. Not like the main reason I did this. I got to get some more content out for you guys because I love you and all that. But we got a couple people watching. Not really any more calls, but I love and appreciate all of you. And with my birthday coming up next week and it being 6 years on the channel, I just want to say how much I love and appreciate you guys. We'll do a stream next week and talk it up. But VicTube, Yoda, who came on, Cody, Adam Woodyard, my grandmother, and Millis, thank you all for showing up in the comments. Happy signing day. I love y'all. And we'll see you next time here at BSM.